My name is Chris Peltz, and I am the most interesting griller in the world. And today on Blind Grilling, we're going to be making some homemade pimento cheese and brisket wontons. For our basic ingredients today, other than the wonton wrappers and the brisket itself, for our pimento cheese, we're going to start with 1 pound of shredded white sharp cheddar, which we've already taken and shredded. And we're going to add 1 cup of Miracle Whip. We're going to add a tablespoon of Lane's one-legged chicken sauce. We're going to do a tablespoon of our favorite all-purpose seasoning, which is Fat Henry's from 441 South. We're also going to add we've taken and diced up a jalapeno pepper that we seeded and diced up fine, and we've got some pimento peppers here in the jar as well that we're going to be adding. So that's the basic ingredients for our pimento cheese. We're going to get to adding and stirring it all up together, and then we'll bring in the brisket and the wonton wrappers to put everything together. Went ahead and cut up our brisket for our brisket and pimento cheese wontons. We're gonna do it 2 different ways tonight and try something new. So I was just introduced to a new way of cooking wontons in a muffin pan. We've set the oven to 350 and preheating it up, and sprayed our muffin pan and just kind of put the wontons in the muffin pan. We're gonna cook them for about 5 minutes to kind of start to harden them up. And then we're going to try and cook these in the oven. But then we're also heating up some oil on the stovetop, and we're going to do the traditional frying of them as well. So we're getting ready to put these in the oven for just a few minutes, and then we'll come back and start putting together our other wontons for frying and then filling these as well. So we're assembling our wontons for frying. I got my son Jake in town with us, and he requested these things, so we're going to put him to work putting these together. And what we're going to do is we're going to take our wonton. We're going to take a wonton. We're going to add just a little bit of brisket and then some of our pimento cheese mix that we made earlier. And then you'll take a little bit of water and just to run around the edges of the wonton. And once he's got them with the filling in it, he's going to fold like a triangle from the opposite corners to one another and seal those up. And that makes our wonton brisket pimento cheese wonton ready to be put in the fryer. Folks, check this out. These are the wonton wrappers that were cooked in the muffin pan for about 7 minutes at 350 degrees, and they are nice and crisp. This is so cool. If you're blind or visually impaired and you don't like messing with hot oil and frying things, wow, this is an awesome option. I am so excited. We've got most of them filled. I'm going to finish filling these 2 up here. Put some a little bit of brisket. Got our probably, ooh, that's a lot, but we'll see. Yeah, that's a lot. But anyway, we're not pinching these like we are the others, so. And we're going to stick these back in the oven until that cheese gets nice and melted. Oh, I missed. Oh well. All right, we'll do that one not quite as full. So we're going to stick this back in the oven, and when we come back, we are going to compare what we fried to what we baked and see how they turned out. All right, we have both of these brisket pimento cheese wontons here in front of us. We're about to compare the two and see how they did. We also have a little bit of Alabama white sauce in front of us for dipping, because that goes perfect with these things. Just very quickly, frying these takes about a minute to fry. I mean, once you put them together, which is really the hardest part, and fry them in the oil, about a minute a batch, and that's it. So it takes longer to do them in the oven. Once we pull them out of the muffin tin pan, we put them just on a cookie sheet, filled them, and so now, and so they cooked for another about seven and a half minutes or so, probably, in the oven. All right, so let's try. First, I want to dip in that white sauce. Wow, those are good. And then what we're used to. We're used to eating these, right? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. You got one? Mm-hmm. What do you think? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah. Man, these are always awesome. All right, before I finish that, let me try one of these. Of course, they're not closed up. Let's see. I don't know if that's a good way to do that or not, but it's how I'm doing it. All right, let's try this one. That turned out good too. I think I like the texture of the fried a little better, but with the flavor, it's all there, man. That melted cheese. Yeah. That's pretty good. They're both really good. What do you think of that one?
They're good.
What do you think of the texture between the two? It's different.
It's different. There's more texture, more wonton fried than the baked, but
Yeah.
they're both good.
But they both turned out great. All right, folks. Appreciate everybody watching Blind Grill. Be sure and hit that subscribe button, hit the notification bell so you know when we throw up new videos. And just really appreciate everybody watching the videos who comment. This was kind of inspired not only by his request, but just a few weeks ago, Cooking with Rexy did some egg rolls, and also my Blind Mama's Messy Kitchen did some as well, and just had me thinking about these all over again. So check out those channels also. As always, folks, remember, if you're looking, you ain't cooking.